Good morning, or afternoon, or evening, wherever you're at. I pray you have a blessed day today, and that this word reaches you where you're at. We're going to continue on with Genesis, chapter 45. And Joseph was unable to restrain himself before all those who stood by him. And he called out, "Have everyone go out from me." So no one stood with him while Joseph made himself known to his brothers. And he wept aloud, and the Mitzrites in the house of the Pharaoh heard it. "Joseph, is my father still alive?" Oh, and Joseph said to his brothers, "I am Joseph. Is my father still alive?" But his brothers were unable to answer him, for they trembled before him. Then Joseph said to his brothers, "Please come near to me." And when they came near, he said, "I am Joseph, your brother, whom you sold to Mitzrayim. And now do not be grieved nor displeased with yourselves because you sold me here. For Elohim sent me before you to preserve life. For 2 years now, the scarcity of food has been in the land. And there are still 5 years in which there is neither plowing nor harvesting. And Elohim sent me before you to preserve for you a remnant in the earth, and to give life to you by a great escape. So then, you did not send me here, but Elohim. And he has set me for a father to Pharaoh, and a master of all his house, and a ruler throughout all the land of Mitzrayim. Hurry and go up to my father, and say to him, 'Thus says your son Joseph, Elohim has made me master of all Mitzrayim. Come down to me, do not delay. And you shall dwell in the land of Goshen, and be near to me, you and your children, and your children's children, your flocks, and your herds, and all that you have. And I shall provide for you there, lest you and your household and all that you have come to poverty, because 5 years of scarcity of food are still to come. And look, your eyes and the eyes of my brother Benjamin. See that it is my mouth that speaks to you. And you shall inform my father of all my esteem in Mitzrayim, and of all that you have seen. And you shall hurry and bring my father down here." And he fell on his brother Benjamin's neck and wept. And Benjamin wept on his neck. And he kissed all his brothers and wept over them. And after that his brothers spoke with him. And the report of it was heard by the house of Pharaoh, saying, "The brothers of Joseph have come." And it was good in the eyes of Pharaoh and in the eyes of his servants. And Pharaoh said to Joseph, "Say to your brothers, do this: load your beast, and go enter the land of Canaan, and take your father and your households, and come to me. And I give you the best of the land of Mitzrayim, and you eat the fat of the land. And you have been commanded to do this. Take wagons out of the land of Mitzrayim for your little ones and your wives, and you shall bring your father and come. Do not be concerned about your goods, for the best of all the land of Mitzrayim is yours." And the sons of Israel did so. And Joseph gave them wagons, according to the mouth of Pharaoh, and he gave them food for the journey. He gave to all them to each man changes of garments, but to Benjamin he gave 300 pieces of silver and 5 changes of garments. And he sent to his father this: 10 donkeys loaded with the best of Mitzrayim, and 10 female donkeys loaded with grain and bread and food for his father for the journey. So he sent his brothers away, and they left. And he said to them, "Do not quarrel along the way." And they went up out of Mitzrayim, and came to the land of Canaan, to Jacob their father. And they told him, saying, Joseph is still alive, and he is governor over all the land of Mitzrayim. And Jacob's heart ceased, for he did not believe them. But when they spoke to him all the words which Joseph had spoken to them, and when he saw the wagons which Joseph had sent to transport him, the spirit of Jacob, their father, revived. And Israel said, Enough, my son Joseph is still alive. Let me go and see him before I die. Chapter 46. And Israel set out with all that he had, and came to Beersheba, and slaughtered slaughterings to the Elohim of his father Isaac. And Elohim spoke to Israel in the visions of the might, and said, Jacob, Jacob. And he said, Here I am. And he said, I am the Elohim of your father. Do not be afraid to go down to Mitzrayim, for I shall make you there into a great nation. I myself am going down with you to Mitzrayim, and I myself shall certainly bring you up again, and let Joseph put his hand on your eyes. And Jacob rose up from Beersheba, and the sons of Israel brought their father Jacob and their little ones, and their wives in the wagons, which Pharaoh had sent to transport him. And they took their livestock and their property, which they had acquired in the land of Canaan, and came into Mitzrayim, Jacob and all his seed with him, his sons and his sons' sons, his daughters and his sons' daughters, and all his seed he brought with him to Mitzrayim. And these were the names of the children of Israel, Jacob and his sons, who came into Mitzrayim. Reuben was Jacob's firstborn, and the sons of Reuben, Hanak, and Palu, and Hezron, and Carmi, and the sons of Shimon, Yemuel, and Yamin, and Ohad, and Yakin, and Sohar, and Shaul, son of a Canaanite woman. And the sons of Levi, Gershon, Kehath, and Merari. And the sons of Yehuda, and Onan, and Shelah, and Peretz, and Zerah. But and Onan died in the land of Canaan. And the sons of Peretz were Heshron and Hamul. And the sons of Issachar, Tola, and Puah, and Job, and Shimron. And the sons of Zebulun, Sered, and Elon, and Yehlel. These were the sons of Leah, whom she bore to Jacob in Paddan Aram, with his daughter Dinah. All the beings, his sons and his daughters, were 33. And the sons of Gad, Siphon, and Haggai, Shuni, Etzban, Eri, and Erodi, and Areli. And the sons of Asher, Yimnah, and Yishwa, and Yishwi, and Beriah, and Sarah, their sister. And the sons of Beriah, Heber, and Melchiel. These were the sons of Zilpah, whom Laban gave to Leah, his daughter. And then she bore Jacob 16 beings. And these she bore to Jacob 16 beings, the sons of Rahel, Jacob's wife, Joseph and Benjamin. And to Joseph in the land of Mitzrayim were born Menashe and Ephraim, whom Asenath, the daughter of Potipharah, priest of On, bore to him. And the sons of Benjamin, Bilhah, and Becher, and Eshbel, Gera, Naaman, Ehi, and Rosh, Mupim, and Hupim, and Ard. These were the sons of Rahel, who were born to Jacob. 14 beings in all, the sons of Dan, Hushim, and the sons of Naphtali, Yatziel, and Guni, and Yeser, and Shillem. These were the sons of Bilhah, whom Laban gave to Rahel, his daughter, and she bore these to Jacob, 7 beings in all the beings whom went with Jacob to Mitzrayim. Who came from his body, besides Jacob's sons' wives, were 66 beings in all. And the sons of Joseph, who were born to him in Mitzrayim, were 2 beings. All beings of the house of Jacob, who went to Mitzrayim, were 70. And he sent Yehudah before him to Joseph to point out before him the way to Goshen. And they came to the land of Goshen. And Joseph made ready his chariot, and went up to Goshen, to meet his father Israel. And he appeared to him, and fell on his neck, and wept on his neck a long time. And Israel said to Joseph, Now let me die, since I have seen your face, that you are still alive. And Joseph said to his brothers and to his father's household, I'm going up to inform Pharaoh, and say to him, My brothers, and those of my father's house, who were in the land of Canaan, have come to me. And the men are shepherds, that they have been men of livestock, and they have brought their flocks and their herds, and all that they have. And it shall be, when Pharaoh calls you and says, What is your occupation? That you shall say, Your servants have been men of livestock from our youth, even till now, both we and also our fathers, so that you dwell in the land of Goshen. For every shepherd is an abomination to the Mizrahites.